Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Dan from Heavy Metals, and today we're going to talk about something a little different in terms of gold and silver. The different sizes that people are stacking and why. So with the prices of gold and silver being what they are today, it makes sense to do different things at different times. And it's wise because you don't want to just stop stacking. You want to try and get what you can afford at the time, depending on the strength of the dollar and things like that. So when I started buying 1 ounce bars and rounds, things like that. But I didn't really know, about the premiums or the sizes of, the bars and things like that. So we're going to go over a couple of different things. And we'll start right here with the 1 ounce, which is, I'm showing a Geiger 1 ounce bar. A very, very amazing mint. They have some of the best security features ever in precious metals. And whenever Geiger mint, silver, or gold comes back in stock, it sells out very, very fast. So whenever you can jump on it, go ahead and do it. I found that when I went to the Coin Expo, it was a lot more available, because it's more on the local level. You don't have to shop online competing with everybody else. Now, if you don't have a lot of money to drop on bigger bars and things, stick with the 1 ounces. That way you can keep accumulating. The premium is a little higher though, because the dealers know that. So let's give you another look at it right here. Now, recently, I did exactly what I'm displaying to you here. I bought the 5 ounce Royal Canadian Mint Grand Maple Leaf round, and that I displayed in a different video. I did the unboxing of that, so you can check that out if you want to see the official unboxing. Beautiful round. Anything the Royal Canadian Mint does is pretty great. Not gonna lie, it's really they're fantastic. So with silver, this was like with premium and all, there was like 450, yeah, something like that. But great, amazing round, which I do believe will sell out. So that's another reason why I got it. I was like, I could have bought some 5 ounce generic round or bar of silver, but I was like, you know what? Let's go for the best mints here. So instead of buying a 10 ounce bar, which here's one right here, a 10 ounce bar now is going for around $1,000. So I still wanted to add more ounces to the stacks. So instead of spending $1,000, you spend literally a little under half of that and get 5 ounce. And that way you're not really breaking that much of a bank to keep adding, right? Because even at $80 an ounce or $50 an ounce or $100 an ounce, I do believe silver is extremely underpriced. Don't take my word for it, but that's just my opinion on it. So that's why I'm doing this still, no matter what the price is. Okay, so here's another, I forget the mint, but here's a 10 ounce round here. I'm sorry, 10 ounce bar. And when I first got this, I got this for like $300. At the time, I was like, oh, I don't want to spend $300. Glad I did, though. Let's see here. Got this from JM Bullion. Sometimes it comes back in stock. So if I have to spend $1,000 now on a bar, a 10 ounce bar, I probably wouldn't get this one. I probably got like a Real Canadian Mint or something like that. But 10 ounce bars are probably the most amount you could resell and you'll find buyers for it probably. 5 ounce, you can find buyers. It's very liquid, pretty liquid, depending on the price, really. It's $1,000 now for a 10 ounce bar. Very liquid for the 1 ounce bar. And the same if you got like a 2 ounce bar or a round or a 3 ounce bar or a round. But up to the 10 ounce is where that's kind of like the limit. Once you start getting like 20 ounce bars and things like that, you got to find someone who's willing to buy it if you want to sell. So always have the exit in mind when it comes to any kind of investment. So this 10 ounce bar here is from the Royal Canadian Mint, same as the Grand Maple Leaf here. And again, one of the most incredible mints there is. Let's see here. They come in this wrap, so, and, I know some people like vintage silver, but when I was at the expo and I saw one of these bars in someone's display case, it didn't have the wrapping on it, and it looks kind of beat up. So by vintage, I don't think they mean just beat up silver. So yeah, they probably would have given me a discount on it if I asked, but I just saw it and I was like, yeah, no, I'll. There were like 800 booths, so there was a lot I could look at instead of that one bar. So okay, now I have other things. If I zoom out, there are other things here, right? So we go over here. I got this when silver was really, really cheap. It's a kilo. So in troy ounces, it's 32.15 ounces. It's an Australian koala. And this one is actually for a discount on JM Bullion because I guess nobody wanted it. Nobody wanted the design, whatever. And I was like, yeah, I'll jump on it. So, and it's 4.9 fine silver too. It came damaged, the case, but I didn't care about that. At the time, I was like, whatever, but it's fine. This I added without the strategy of reselling it because I just wanted to add as many ounces as I could at the time. And I forgot when I bought this. I think I bought it like 2019, which you can tell that was right before a lot of things happened. So silver was pretty cheap, pretty unloved. No one cared about it. And so I was like, you know what? This is a great opportunity to start stacking. That's when I bought this and as well, so yeah, the Australian koala is pretty heavy. Look at that. It's pretty heavy. So, and it kind of has like an antique finish to it. It's pretty cool. Some finishes are, nice, like different. So okay. We have the 32 ounce here, not for reselling. This was kind of like a bank transaction that I did. I just stacked a huge, whatever I could find that was big, right? Just to add to the overall ounces I had. 10 ounce bars, you buy them, you hold them. If you want to resell them, there's the ability to, right? There's the ability to. Good close up here. And then it's the 5 ounce, 1 ounce Geiger. Now, it's very interesting because if you have the money, I know the price of gold jumps around, but here you can see that we have all this value here, right? I'd say maybe let's say it's like $5,000 of value in terms of silver right here, right? Let's say in this 1 ounce gold bar, got this from the Scottsdale Mint. This 1 ounce has the same, if not more, a little more value in it than all of this silver. Okay? That's what's remarkable about gold. One of the many things that are remarkable about gold. Okay? Okay, so, and when gold was rising a few years back, I started saying, you know what, it's rising. Let me just start buying grams. So I got this from the Perth Mint. It's a gram. Okay, and I got this for like $100. You got the kangaroos there. And now this one's worth anywhere from $200 to $300 with the current prices. So when it comes to stacking, the different sizes mean different things. The bigger the size, the less premium usually. So you save money on premium. But depending on how much money you have, it depends on, you don't want to, break the bank. And, that sucks, especially when other opportunities come up to get better pieces of silver or gold, platinum, palladium, even copper. There are some nice copper pieces. I started stacking a little bit of copper recently. But, copper's still a base metal. It has great properties, but it's still considered a base metal. So I got this at the expo. This I just got recently. I have more silver on the way, so look for another unboxing video coming soon. I can't wait. It's still processing the order. The the silver that I saw was so new that I had to jump on it. It's a 1 ounce round, but man, it's pretty cool. So, all right, so take a look at this here. I got a zoomed out view here. Kilo silver, 2 10-ounce bars, 1 5-ounce round, a 1 ounce bar, 1 gram gold, 1 ounce gold. So stack accordingly so that you're able to continue to stack as prices fluctuate. If prices go up, you're happy. If they go down, you keep averaging down depending on how much you love the stuff. I'm a big believer in the metals, so in the precious metals. So that's my take on it. Let me know down below what you're stacking, because everyone's got a different budget, different goals, different everything. So, and remember, I can't buy this now. You know what I mean? Like this like, I don't know, a couple grand at least. I haven't checked the prices recently on a kilo, but I'm even reluctant to buy 10-ounce bars now. But so for me, I'm just sticking with like smaller, like 5 ounce, 3 ounce, 1 ounce, 2 ounce. And if I can find a good gram of gold, I'll pick up another gram. I'll buy another gram of gold. So that's where I'm at. And that's depending on your situation, where you might be at. Smaller is better if you're able to at least continue to stack. All right, let me know down below in the comments where you guys are at in your stack and what you're targeting now in terms of what your next purchases might be. And always like, share, and subscribe. Thanks, guys.